Yeah. So let me execute the program. So now we have the
Okay.
page, right? Like a prepared statement. In this particular page, we just have only one button called use yes. So when I click on this particular button, what are we trying to do is like we're calling our process form request method. So it is just printing all the employee data. Nothing but based on the query, whatever we have written, it's simply executing all the
Right.
data. So
Right.
this one. Yes. Employee info
Okay.
is also name and the job and salary. So here we can also have a parameter. See, in this particular one, we don't have much business logic. But what is our main intention is how do we call a prepared statement easier and OAF. So if we have this knowledge, the remaining part like we can customize accordingly. Let us say if you want to send the parameters or if you want to modify, if you instead of writing a select statement, you can write insert statement also. And let us say if you want to send some data from the input parameter and operate to this one. So what you can do,
Mm.
let us say if you want to get all the data which is belongs to department number 10, assume that
Okay.
assume that we have input parameter department which is providing the input value department 10.
Okay.
So then what I can
Okay.
do, here simply I'll mention where
Plus. Okay.
where department name is equal to plus our department value.
PPT number. Okay.
That's it. So these are we can
Okay.
do. Okay. And one more thing is here, why have we mentioned this JDBC connection? Because if you observe this JDBC connection in earlier Java program, like whenever you do any core Java programming, we have to have mentioned what is your host name, right? Host name, SID, username, password, all these things. But in this case,
Right.
we never mention anywhere. But from where I'm getting all these properties?
We are getting from that. We are getting from the parent package that we are calling before that, right? I
Here,
mean, we are calling this OADB transaction, right? I think in that
yes, that is
that
partially
object.
correct. Yes, get OEDB transaction is having the JDBC connection. But how does OEDB transaction is getting the data?
That is getting the data from the AM. I mean, to
Get OEDB
to
transaction is
you.
a part of get OEDB transaction is a part of a AM method, right? And nothing but like a parent AM method. Not even our Cisco AM method. It's a parent AM method, right? If you just control click on this one, it will go to your application module AM, right? OE application module.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
now in this one, okay, we have this particular aim dot get OEDB transaction method is there. But how does it is getting the data? Where are we mentioning our information? Where are we mentioning our database information? At runtime, like if you
We
observe now, let
we
us
already we already selected that the project properties, right? The DB connection we have made it, right?
yes,
So
we made it, but how it is getting connected? That is the question. Let us say okay, as I said that we mentioned our database connection while creating our project properties, but how it is getting connected? Can you see this file? On the AM, observe this file,
okay.
dc4j.xcl.
Okay.
Observe this one. Can you see?
Okay. Yeah. Connection details. Okay.
Right. So at runtime, our application module will
Okay.
refer to this particular information and it will connect to the
Okay.
appropriate database.
Okay. Okay. This is kind of property files, kind of.
Right, property file. Like generally in the servlet you will mention, right? Your search code you will mention property file.
Okay. Okay.
Same thing. So instead of developer writing, it's an auto-generated one. Instead of developer writing all this particular information, when you create a project, you have to mention database information, right? And even like if you
Yeah.
remember, whenever you create application module, it always validates database. Whenever you try to create a application module, initial time, if it's the first time you're creating application module in the project, it will validate your database, then only it will create application module.
Okay. Yeah.
So at that point itself, it will get all the information and simply generate the basic.xcl file.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay.
That is where it is getting all the database connection information.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Here, yeah. This is all about prepared statement, Silva.
Okay. Okay.
And now, now we are getting into some other topic now. Like almost now, the custom implementation, the basic samples now like a DML operation using entity object, DML operation using PL SQL, and a small simple things like LOV, hyperlink, pop list, everything is done. And then the other thing which I'm coming to now is like advanced one. So in this one, what we try to do is like we'll try to deal with like how do you call an XML report? How do you call an XML report from the OAF page? So we already dealt with this thing, right? Like AOL objects, like content program, workflows, all things are done, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So then in advanced sample, the first thing which we'll try to deal with is XML report from the OAF page, and another one is like some kind of file-based
Workflow. Did we call workflow from the? Did we say that topic? I think control program we saw that. Workflow, I forgot.
Then workflow, I think so. Or else we can cover it again. Not an issue. I think we will not. Acha, we will not cover up. Control program we have called, right?
Yeah, control program we have covered it.
Okay. Control program we have done. Yeah, I think workflow we have not yet done.
Yeah.
Hey, is there? Yeah.
Oh, it's there.
So you are not prepared to
I
do
missed
this.
it. Yeah.
Cisco, that is, you are the only one who is a part of Mr. Cisco, so you will not have an extra code. It belongs to you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have to
Just
go back and see.
refer it once. So the one is file-based operation, and the last one is display DB, database log image in the OS page.
Okay.
So these are some set of real-time things like which I cover up. The thing is, here the coding wise it is really like it is complex. But what we have to understand is like the same coding, like even let us say if you want to invoke a XML report from a custom page, more or less the 90% of the code you have to use the same reusable code. So our code is a reusable one. Simply you just need to copy paste. But the thing is, see, copy pasting is generally that is a normal behavior what developers will do. But the thing is, if you understand the concept, what are we trying to do? Sometimes in the worst case, if we get an exception, we have to decode it, right? So
Yeah.
I'll try to explain you like what is the coding I have written, because
Sure.
this particular all this coding, like the first sample, second sample, this all deals with about your pure code Java, which involves
Okay.
files and like the streams, is all stuff. It involves purely about files and the streams. Java input, your input stream, output stream, byte array, output stream. It's all deals with the files as well as streams and even the servlet logic also. Your HTTP servlet response and request. So that is why it's
Okay.
kind of, if you're well aware of Java, then it is easy for you, but if not, so it's very difficult. But still,
Okay.
it's okay easy.
Yeah, I think
It's a simple
I
code.
know that the input stream, output stream, like we use those things to write the data into the file system, right?
Right. Correct.
Yeah. I have used it,
Okay.
but yeah, I have never done a project on that. I have used it once when I got the training.
Okay.
Yeah, reading the file and all those things, right? Writing the file into Excel, all those things.
Yeah.
That I'm doing.
Yeah. So then, like, what I will do is like, 1 minute. First of all, we'll start with XML report. Okay. We'll start with XML report. But coding wise, I just need to copy this because I can't remember this all code.
Okay.
But anyway, I'll start with a new sample rather than showing the existing one. So let me show. Let us start with a new XML report. So from the scratch, I'll try to show you. But coding, I'll just copy this. So now,
Sure.
the functionality what are we trying to implement is invoking an XML report, from OAF page. So
Okay.
like you are well aware like how the XML report works, because it requires an XML data, and this XML data will pass to template, and then finally you'll get either PDF, HTML, CSV from different output styles.
Okay.
Correct. Now this XML data can be passed using a PLSQL program, or it can be an RDF code. Correct. So, but these
Right.
two things should be in a content program. Then only you can generate XML data,
Okay.
right? But in our OAM scenario, we don't require any content program. Using our Vivo
Okay.
object, we simply will generate. Using our Vivo object, will generate XML data, and then we have to call an API called template helper Java API.
Okay.
So, concept here is, first of all, it does not require any content program at all. It does not
Okay.
require any content program at all. What you require is just a data definition and a data template.
Okay.
Data definition template which is written into our RTF report. That's it.
Okay.
So the first thing is we'll try to generate an XML data, First of all, the concept is because I have to design from the scratch, right? First of all, design our Vivo query, and then generate the
Mm-hmm.
XML data, then generate the RTF
Mm-hmm.
template, then let's see about template helper again last.
Okay.
Okay, so let us start using some of the Vivo, or maybe we can create our own Vivo.
Okay.
So I can use per people EMP Vivo, so we will have the HRMS data, right? So better we can
Okay.
use the same HRMS employee Vivo, per people EMP Vivo. So now what I will do is I'll create a page, new
Okay.
page,
Yeah.
info, XML report, page.
Okay.
So as of now we don't have any RTF template, so we require RTF template first of all. So design an RTF template, we require XML data, isn't it?
Okay.
So what we do is in the main we can set the default property first. Here what I will do, I'll just create a button, new icon, and I'll say generate XML. I'll say generate XML,
Okay.
and this is only for the developer purpose, not the business user purpose.
Okay.
And now set the controller. Okay, yeah. This is the submit button, right? Yeah. Now in the process form request, let us write the code.
Mm-hmm.
Page content dot get parameter of this button is not equal to null.
Okay.
So we have to call one aim method. So let us write the aim method first. Let us write the
Okay.
aim method. So go to our aim. Okay. So here inside this one, I'll write a class public void image generate XML data. Okay.
Okay.
Now get the Vivo. What is the Vivo? For people.
VO did we?
No, for people Vivo, right? I think that is a part of a different event. Achha, we have HRMS employee Vivo, but I think did we have for you? Okay, I use this one, HRMS employee Vivo. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
It's Cisco, and our Vivo name is HRMS employee Vivo one.
Yeah.
Okay.
VO. Okay.
Yeah. HRMS employee Vivo one.
Yeah.
Vivo is equal to HRMS employee Vivo one.
VO one.
Vivo dot execute through.
Okay.
Then, so there is a method called vivo dot write XML. There is a method
Okay.
called vivo dot write XML. This will generate the XML data, but
Oh, okay.
this requires some set of properties. That is where I don't remember. So simply I have
Okay.
what I will do. So I just copy this data. Okay. This is what I require. This is what we require.
Okay. Write XML and say that.
And
Okay.
write vivo dot write XML.
Okay.
Okay. And
VO dot write XML.
yeah.
What is the for?
This one, there's some constant parameter we have to pass it. I don't remember that, but there's a
Okay.
constant parameter we have to pass it.
Okay.
Okay. And after that, one minute, we have to convert that into, for printing the data, what we can do is we can just convert that into your output string like this.
Okay.
Okay. This is all stuff is quite core Java logic.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, we have option to surround the try catch block.
Yeah.
I used Eclipse. I never used that one.
Yeah. We have, like, you just need to see these bulbs like yellow color and these all red color. You just need to observe them.
Okay.
Yeah. So now, like, here what we do is, like, let us say enter. So one more thing is what you do is this particular Vivo, what are we trying to use it? It will generate all the employee data, right? That will become a problematic one. What we have to do is, because like this console is capable enough to store, I mean, to show only a partial data. Nothing but it will have a limit, right? It's Java. It will have memory limit. So better what you do is you write a SQL
Put
statement which
some
will
there
generate.
condition.
Yeah. And then fine. Okay.
Okay.
It's only for XML data. After that, we can again change it to whatever we want.
Okay.
Okay. So let's generate our this one XML data. First thing, one more thing. I have to invoke it, right?
Yeah, info. You.
Okay, now we type that.
Okay.
And control space bar also. So now let us say if we just mention some partial value, let's mention some partial value and press control space bar.
Yeah. Control space bar. Yeah.
Yeah. That's some error. It's fine. Variable output string might not have initialized. So here just always initialize variable with a
Okay.
Okay. Now just clear this log first of all. Clear this log. Okay. Now just click on this button and check out this. Can you see XML data?
Yeah.
Just copy that to notepad.
Okay. All those column name becomes the tag.
Yeah, right. So based on the column name, automatically it generate the XML data. If this is the top level tag, is the V1 name followed by the V4.
Oh, okay. View name followed by the.
Right. It's a row as well as row name. Like what you say, row is greater than row, something like that. Row and then column.
Okay. Okay.
Row set, row and column.
Yeah.
Same
Okay.
XML data. Like it's here, dot XML. Okay. This is our XML data. Now we have the XML data. Simply design our
Okay.
RTF template. So you are aware of this one or not?
No, I am not aware of that XML report.
Okay. Anyway, like you have to deal with now. Okay. It won't be that much tough. It's very easy. So I'll just show you how
Okay.
to design RTF template. So I'll just save the file first with the RTF format, this text format, RTF,
Okay.
and then enable there is one property like here by default it has this like the XML publisher is already installed here. But the thing is,
Okay.
there are some issues in the Microsoft Word. It never show that.
Okay. Okay.
Click from here. Can you see? It's already installed,
Okay.
but it doesn't show here. So what you have to just enable that particular plugin. Click on Word
Okay.
options, add-ins, and Word add-ins. Click on Go. Click on Add, and go to
Okay.
the particular directory here. Click on template builders for Word, and then you have to
Okay.
select the EN underscore here, which is the English language. and click OK. Now we also
Okay.
need to enable the macro. Click on options and enable the content. That's it.
Okay.
Now I'll just design our layout model.
Okay.
The normal MS Word kind of code in that MS Word stuff. Normal MS
Okay.
Word.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. Now what I will do, I'll just load the data. So now you can issue
Okay.
extra add-in, it shows an add-in here.
Yeah.
So this is a
Okay.
template builder. You can help, it shows what is the version also. Template builder for what? Oracle XML Publisher template builder for Word, which is a free
Okay.
software. This is a free
Okay.
software. Now click on data, load XML data. Just load XML
Okay.
data. Now it got successfully loaded. Now I
Okay.
just insert table or form using a wizard.
Okay.
Table option, click on next. We automatically just select the appropriate grouping here. We did not mention anything, automatically perform the grouping here. Based on the XML data, it will know what is the starting tag as well as what is the ending tag, all those information.
Okay. Okay.
Click on next. Yeah, it identifies all the columns, person ID,
Yeah.
number,
Yeah.
full name. Okay, so these are the columns which you would like to show. Click on next.
Okay.
So it will ask you starting order, filtering, grouping, anything, but we don't require anything. Just simply click on next and finish. That's
Yeah.
it. Our report is ready. And you can see the preview also. Click on preview, click on HTML, it will show the output in HTML format.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And if you want to in the PDF format, simply click on
Okay.
preview, click on PDF.
Oh, okay.
It shows the data in a PDF format.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Next option is like only initial thing is done, but next thing is we have to register this in the instance. Like the way you register your concurrent program, like you have to have a concurrent executable concurrent program, right? For the RTF
Okay.
template also, there's a two-step process. Nothing but one is data definition, other is template. So let us see
Okay.
that option now. It's similar to concurrent executable as well as concurrent program.
Okay.
So navigate to XML publisher for administrative responsibility. XML publisher for administrative responsibility. And here click on home and click on data definition first. We require data definition, then template. So on based on data definition, you have to create a template. It's nothing but data definition is nothing but similar to concurrent program. Based on
Mm-hmm.
concurrent executable, based on concurrent executable, you have to create a concurrent program, right? The same
Yeah.
way, based on data definition, we have to create our template. So first of all, select data definition here.
Mm-hmm.
So click on create data definition. It's a very simple process. You just need to mention
Okay.
what is your name, what is the data definition name. So generally, if your content program, if your XML report is linked with any of the content program, this short code should match with your content program short code. This short code should match with your content program short code. But in our case, we don't have any content program at all, so we can
Mm-hmm.
mention any name here. Can
Okay.
mention any name here. We
Okay.
don't have any restriction to match it with any other content program here. So
Okay.
I'll just
Okay.
mention the application name and my program, I mean the data definition name as well as data definition short code. So it's a normal process, right? You have a code as well as name.
Okay. Okay.
Click on apply, and once data definition is ready, you just need to go to template. You just need to go to template. Go to template here and click on
Okay.
create template and mention the appropriate name here. Like I'll go to the same name here, not to have much confusion. The template name can be different, but I just mentioned same name here. Application object library.
Okay.
Okay, and type the template type is RTF because like there are different XML reports. It's not as of now I just save with RTF right, but you'll also have these set of options here. You also have these set
Okay.
of types, template types. Now
Okay.
select the file, select the RTF file which we just created, RTF, and mention the language here.
Okay.
Okay. That's it. So this is a template registration process.
Okay.
Okay, now our template is ready. Template is available in the instance. So at runtime, this
Okay.
template has to be called from our OAF page. At runtime,
Okay.
this template you have to call from our OAF
Oh.
page. So now we will
Okay.
write the
Okay.
code for that. Now we'll write the code
Okay.
for that particular logic. So
Okay.
whatever,
Okay.
yeah. So that is a bigger logic. So in our XML report page. Where is our page? Yeah. In this one, I'll try to log.
Okay.
Generate report.
Okay.
Okay. Generate report. Okay. So here I'll just try to log it. 1 minute. So let me get from here. This is the one. Generate report is this one.
Okay.
Okay. Then when you want just copy the same code here. But make sure that we also have the those set of stuff. And okay, let us start with let us analyze this code first of all. And here the first thing is we are getting the XML data. So we require an XML data. We require a method in the AM which should generate XML data. But
Okay.
if you observe our AMINTL, if you observe our where is our AMINTL, go to our Cisco AMINTL. There is no XML data. There is no method which will generate XML data, right? So let us do that one.
Okay.
Public.
Yeah, we'll return.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Public XML node. Get XML data.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll write the same method. And this was the same thing, right?
Okay.
Only
Yeah.
thing is return
Return
XML data. That's it.
XML data.
And now this method, what I will do, and copy in our XML report method. Yes, that's it.
Okay. Okay. Invoke method.
Yes, invoke method. So get the XML, get the data XML file as a XML node. And once that is done, so remaining things like as of now, just we are converting the data which is available in our XML node
Byte
into
stream.
output stream and get the data
Okay.
which is input stream and pass that particular input stream data to your template helper API. So the template helper API, what is the information you require? The application short name of the template as well as template short code. What is the template short code? This one.
Okay.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
Template output stream and name it as template output stream. And we can mention what is the file also we require. Now I think as of now I mentioned it as HTML. Can you see HTML here? Data disposition and all stuff
Yeah.
HTML. But we can also generate in a different format.
Okay.
Okay. And this particular template helper API this is a part of our XDO. Can you see XDO? So this XDO folder, nothing but this XDO actually by default this particular library will not be available in Dialog. So we have to get this XDO folder from the server. From my Java from the Java top we have to get XDO folder here and this has to be copied into my classes.
Okay. Okay.
My classes are
Oh, we have to.
yes.
Okay, we have to copy that thing.
Yes, we have to copy manually.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now let us run the report and again I will tell you clearly the code because a single point of time you will not understand that code. Okay. So let us run the report and see how it works. Then again we can do.
Okay.
Sorry. That button should be again submit button. Yes.
Yeah, it will be funny sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Either you conduct any other class also, or you only OAF you conduct?
I'm technical total.
Okay, sir.
So now let's see generate report. Can you see the HTML? Save it. Perfect.
Okay.
Right? Maybe I can
Yeah.
I'll improve the number of rows here this time. Let us say I'll make it as 15. Or maybe let us say 20. 20 I'll make it. Okay.
Okay.
This time let us I'll generate the PDF. Let us say I want to generate the PDF. So what I will do, just save, just change the output format here, PDF, and
Okay.
and here also name it as
Got.
PDF, and then here also name it as PDF. That's it.
Okay.
Set content disposition, content type, and then output type. Let's try again. Remove XML.
Okay.
This is why like you require reporting some reporting stuff. Like the reports should be familiar. Very easy also. You see, like if there is no coding cost in the report,
Yeah.
you not write
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
code. If you know PLC code, that is enough. For an app technical
Yeah.
guy, it's not a pure. It's not for a pure developer job. It's just a consultant job.
Yeah.
So that is why it is called technical consultant, not the developer at all.
Okay. Yeah, we need little experience, right? Once we done this, like this will
That's
be
it.
simple for us.
Yeah. Only once you just need to know the process. That's it. No coding is
Right.
involved. To generate report, it has to generate a PDF format now. Perfect.
Yeah, sure.
This time 50%.
Yeah. Yeah.
So generally, like we just got only first time, but it's not that much easy what to see now. Generally, it will take many hours to implement this logic, but if I
Right.
had a
Right.
ready-made code, then it was very easy. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So now let us again review. I'll tell you the code here.
Okay, sure.
The first what we have done is like we are getting the XML data. So we understood about the XML data, and then we designed our RTF template. And the next button what we have is generate report. So here what I'm trying to do is like it is total a servlet coding. Why we require servlet coding? Because we want to generate the data to the user on the fly, right? We don't want to invoke any content program because we just user want to see the data on the fly within the page itself. So that is
Right.
what we have done. So we are using our
Okay.
servlet output stream, which will generate the output stream as the appropriate content. It can be HTML, media, CSV, anything. Servlet is having that capability. So that is why we are getting a servlet object, right? HTTP servlet response and some other data,
Okay.
some other objects. So basic thing what I know like as per this coding is, first thing is you will get the XML node object from the aim engine.
Okay.
After
Mm-hmm.
that, we are converting this particular data into output stream. Nothing but we are flushing the data into output stream. We are flushing the data into output stream.
Right.
Okay. And after that, we are reading the data from the output stream. This one. After that, we are reading the
Right.
data from the output stream. Nothing
Output.
but to the input
Okay.
stream, we'll have the data now, right? From XML, from the first of all, the XML node data which I have, I flush it through the output stream. That
Right.
output stream data I read it. That becomes my input stream now. So this
Right.
particular input stream data I am passing to template helper API. If you observe the template helper API, this is a major important API. It requires the template information, then followed by input stream, output type, and
Okay.
then what is the output stream it is generated. Nothing but this template output stream will have the processed data. This input
Right.
stream will be applied on the template based on a given input type, and then it will
Mm.
generate the template output stream object for us. So this template output stream object we are flushing as an output to the user
Okay.
as a response.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
the
Okay.
total logic. So now in your real-time requirement, if you want to use the same coding, what is the place you have to change it? You make sure that you generate XML data and make sure
Correct.
that you mention appropriate data type.
Right.
So let us say if your parameters also it doesn't make any difference, right? So while calling the invoke method itself, you have to mention the parameter name. That is one thing
Parameters.
that will do.
Okay.
That's the only
Yeah.
thing you have to do. And at runtime, let us say some particular requirement which we come across is like, can we change the output type at runtime? Let us say, user, can we provide an option to the user to select the output type at runtime? Yes, we can do. What we can do is, I just hardcoded this output type, these all things, right? So based on the input parameter, you just do the remaining logic.
Correct. Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's normal Java conditional logic you have to do.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We can play around this.
So this is how the XML report is designed. Okay. And yeah, one more thing. Okay. Now here in this XML report itself there are two variants. The first thing is generating the data as an output stream. Nothing but file dialog, right? This is what we have seen as of now, correct? And other one is generating the data, generating the output as a inline region, in the OAF page. Nothing but our output will be available within the page itself. It's
Same
kind
page
of,
itself.
yeah, inline region. That's called inline region. It's also called document viewer.
Okay.
Inline region. Inline XML report generally called that. So for this one, what we require is first of all, we have to design inline region, right? We have to design inline region. So let
You
me
will
show
create
you.
one.
Sorry. Hello.
Yes, is there. Hello.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that inline region is already provided by the OAF framework. So we just need to extend that particular region. So
Okay.
I just get that region name.
Okay.
So this is the region name. So if you observe, this particular region is having its own controller as well as own aim. I mentioned here. So this is the main region which we have to extend in our OAF page. So this inline XML region is capable enough to show the report output. So this inline XML region now will use in our OAF page. So let us go to our page.xml.
Okay.
So I'll create a new region now. Okay. And name it as inline report.
Okay.
And in this inline report again I'll create one more region. Okay. This region now I will extend it. In the extend property I'll mention my serial region name. Paste here and press enter.
Okay.
That's it. Now for this inline report to show the XML data, we require some set of coding again. Okay. So let me do the same coding now. Let me write that coding.
Okay.
And, yeah. One minute.
Okay.
So always make sure that your template name is correct here because you have to mention appropriate application short name as well as template name here. And this one, XML data method. Okay. Now, so let us say I will create a new button called generate inline report. I will create a new button called generate. Okay. Now let's try. We'll see the coding later, but let's see the output, then we can understand some more things.
Okay.
Then you see this inline region. So this format, everything is a part of our inline region only.
Okay.
Get inline report and click on run. Okay, it is giving some error, but I'll tell you what is the error also. Here, if you observe the error, it says that Copy the server name.
File not found.
Yeah, file not found. So what is that file not found? Just see this. So it says that, okay, let me work that. It says that it could not find the HTO doc display.js in our OAHTML. By default, this will not be available. You have to get it from server. So what you do is go to server, go to the server,
Okay.
find out OAHTML directory. Okay, and make a note of this one.
Okay.
Okay, and here find out that file HTO underscore doc. And this particular file, what we have to do, we have to copy into our OAHTML directory. So this is my OAHTML directory. This is my OAHTML directory. So I'll copy this particular file from my server to local machine. Okay, fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, now again stop this particular server, stop the server once, and run the page again.
Okay.
And just see the beauty of this one. You can see the output within the page itself. You will not navigate anywhere. User can see the output on the fly, directly within the page itself.
Okay. Okay.
But
Okay.
within the page itself, you can also export it. You can also export this one.
Oh, okay.
Now let us select PDF this time. Click on this button again.
Okay.
Again click on this button.
Okay.
What is the PDF output?
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is nice. Cool.
Yeah. If you have the same blue color this thing, it seems like a page itself. You will not find any difference at all. The user will not even find any difference at all.
Okay.
If you have the blue color formatting, everything is same, that's it.
Yeah.
And here we have to mention two steps, right? Like the first I have to click on this one and then have to click on this button. So instead of that one, instead of that particular
Mm.
logic, what we can do is like by just clicking on the run itself will make the function. If you
Okay.
just click on run without clicking on the other one, it will give an exception. Now let us say, so now it is at any point of time it is not, it's not giving error, but generally what we do is instead of having the get inline report button again, so simply on the run itself we have to generate the data. On the run itself we have to
Okay.
generate the data. So that this particular get inline report is not at all required. But how does our coding will get initialized is, see this run button is a part of our shell controller. Nothing but the shell region, the extended region, right? This run button,
Yeah.
if
Mm.
you observe somewhere it shows the button also. Action or somewhere. Yeah. So if you see the go button here, the name will be
Okay.
run, the prompt will be run.
Okay.
So now what
Okay.
I will
Okay.
do here is this one, comment this one and name it as like this. That's it.
Okay.
So what will happen? When a user clicks on go, by default, first of all the parent will be called, then the child will be called. Even though button is not available in the parent, even though that particular button is a part of a child, even the button is a
Mm.
part of a child, what will happen is the parent can recognize the events of all the child events. The parent by default can recognize all the child events.
Okay.
So that is why we are simply like whenever user clicks on a go, first of all parent go will be called, then child go will be called. And
Okay.
but here if you observe that this method here, it's just getting the XML data and copying into XML data block. But where did I mention the template information? But this particular
Okay.
inline XML report, this is for the inline XML report. In the inline XML report coding, I'm getting the
Okay.
inline
Okay.
data, I'm getting the data and then storing the data value in the XML data block, some temporary variable. And what will happen is, first of all, our parent control will be called, then the child
Mm.
controller also will be called because most of the logic is already available in the child controller. So child controller will be called next, and the child controller is having the logic to reload the page. Child controller is
Okay.
having the logic to reload the page. While
Okay.
reloading the page, it will get all these properties here. So I mentioned in the process request. I mentioned in the process request. What is the
Okay.
what is the data definition? What is the template? And what is the application short name and all those things based on the
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Sure.
And yeah, this right, it's kind of a complex one, but It works.
Yeah.
It works.
Okay.
It works. Provided you have to mention the appropriate settings.
Okay.
And one more funny setting in this one is like based on the developer location, you just create a directory called TMP. In my case, I just created a directory called TMP in the C drive. So you also do the same thing.
Okay.
If you don't mention that one, simply it will not work. But if you not mention that, it requires that one. That is one more problem. The thing is, it will give an error if you don't mention that one, but it will not mention that where is an error.
Okay.
That's the thing. Okay? Just try these samples and see how it works.
Sure. Okay.
Okay? Yeah. So I'll stop here and the next class will discuss the remaining.
See that tomorrow morning, your tomorrow morning